Hello, my name is Chuah Hui Wen, and in this video, I will be presenting my individual assignment. The DHL operation teams receive important information every day through chat messages, email, screenshot, and documents, but this knowledge is unstructured. So my system will solve this by automatically transforming raw content into clean and structured knowledge-based articles using AI and RPA automation. This system is built with React for the front end, Node.js and Express for the back end, Supabase as the database, Google Gemini AI for content structuring, and UiPath Studio for RPA automation. Here is the system architecture diagram. There are four main layers. At the top is the front end layer. This is what the user interact with in the browser. And then below that is the backend layer, which handle all the business logic and exposes REST API endpoints. The backend will connect to Supabase PostgreSQL for data storage and Supabase storage for file attachment. At the bottom is the UiPath RPA layer. The robot monitors a Google Drive folder, download new files, and send them to the backend API for processing. The backend then emails the admin a summary report after each run. So this is the sign up page. Let's try to sign up. So in this system, we will have three roles. First one is editor, who can create and edit draft. The second one is reviewer, who can mark the draft as review. And then the third one is admin, who has the full access. So for this demo, I will create an admin account. And then let's try to log in. So this is the dashboard. And then now let's try to upload some content. Okay, so let's try with this JPG file first. And then we click process. And then the Google Gemini API will automatically build the draft with title, summary, and also the steps. And then in here, we can view the version history. So this is the initial draft. This is version 1. Then let's try to upload. If we upload the same file again, and then we press process, here we can see that it will show conflict detected. So here, we can just click delete, and then we can delete the draft. Okay, let's try upload other format file. So let's try with Word file. Then click process. And then the draft also can be built successfully by the Google Gemini API. So here, title, summary, steps. Okay, and then let's see. So after we build, if you want to edit, just click edit, and then, for example, we want to edit version, and then you can click here, save. And then we can see that there is in the version history, there is version 2, which is edited. And then after edit, we can mark as review. And then the version history here will say updated, and then it's review. And after that, we can just publish. Okay. And then in the version history here, we'll show publish. And then for all articles here, we can search the articles by title, for example, customer. So the show. And then can also filter by using status. For example, we show publish only. So here. And then so we can also by text, for example, customer onboarding. And then also operator. For now, only name. One person created both articles, so yeah. And then also the date. That's all. Now I'm going to demo the RPA automation. So I'm going to use this Google Drive here. So this is the Google Drive ID, and I just copy it and put it into the UI Path Studio here. This is the Google Drive API key, and this is the Google Drive folder ID. So I just copy the folder ID here, and then after that, I just click play. And then we can see that the RPA execution started. Okay, here it says that the execution has ended. And then we can check the log here. So here is the log. So it says that there's two total files and there's two created. So inside here, yeah, there's two total files inside the Google Drive. And then in the article, in the website, just refresh. And then you can see that there's two more articles added. And then you can see it's added by the RPA vote here. So let's click inside. So the first one here. Okay, you can see that the Google Gemini API fill in the title, the summary, the steps, and then for the RPA generated articles, it will have the attached file. So this is the attached file to generate this. So let's see the attached file. So this is the attached file, which is the same as this one. Yeah, it's the same with this in the Google Drive. So let's see another one. So here. Okay, this is also generated by Google Gemini API. So the title, summary, steps. And then since it is also inputted by the RPA, so it will have attached file here. And then we can view. So this is the attached file, which is the same as this one. Okay. And then now let's try. Okay, let's try to run this RPA again using the same Google Drive folder ID. So it will run to the same two files again. So let's try. The execution started again. Okay, the execution ended. So let's check the log. Okay, inside you can see there's two total file, but then there is two duplicate because it runs in the same file. So when you refresh the website here, you can see that there's no new articles inputted. So it's just the original two from the Google Drive. The latest run of the RPA, it will not input any new articles because it's duplicate. Okay, then now let's check the Gmail. So okay, inside the Gmail, let's refresh. And then let's check update here. Okay, we can see that there's two RPA run summary that sent to us, which is the first one here. Okay, we can see that, okay, there's two files scanned and then two articles created. And then for the second, this one, second summary here, we can see that there's two files scanned, but there's two duplicates because we run the RPA towards the same file. So yeah, this is the log. Okay. So the summary email feature is also successful. Now I'm going to demo what will happen if there's an error. So to make it an error, I will not run the backend here. And then I will go to the UI Path Studio and then run the RPA. So the RPA here started. It detects that there is error. So here it will automatically open the log. And then you can see the error message. It writes that there is no connection could be made. And then in the folder here, there's an error screenshot, so we can open it. So it will screenshot the error message. And that's all for my whole presentation for this DHL challenge. Thank you for watching. Bye.